Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to talk about Chainlink. We're going to talk about Link versus USD primarily. We're going to focus on some little price predictions, some speculations, just some fun for this Monday. Hope yours is going well. We're going to jump right into it as we always do. Nothing paid, nothing shilled, just right into it, just the facts and the charts. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you guys. Let's get right on it. So this is Link USD. Right now we're right around $18, right? We're having a little bit of a move today, up 2% currently. But look at back in March 2020 where we held perfect support on the 100-week EMA moving average. That's the blue line here. Currently we've kind of tested it a little bit on our big drop and we've held support perfectly again. Do I anticipate it's going under this? No, I do not. That price is currently $15.25. Now, does that mean we can't go back to that or go to briefly 14 or even lower? No, I just don't anticipate a weekly candle closing under that. Okay, that's what that means. So we can go do whatever, but this is, as far as speculation, what you're here for. Price predictions for Chainlink. This is kind of how I see the next year going. Now, obviously, this is not going to be 100% accurate. It could be 0% accurate. But just based on my time, 4 or 5 years being in the market, doing this full time, this is kind of what I anticipate. Something similar or rhyming. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes, right? We want to look at something similar to previous moves. Now, this move I didn't just make up. This is just simply a bars pattern taken from this past drop back in September of 2020 and goes all the way up to our May jump up. So not quite a year there, not quite a year here. But I did kind of also drag this out a little bit just because I anticipate this is kind of the move to $100 that we're kind of expecting out of Link sometime in the next 12 months. I still anticipate that happening. This is kind of how I foresee us going there. Obviously not similar or not exact, but similar, right? So maybe the rest of the summer we kind of grind up here, get back to the mid 30s, maybe do a 2x from something similar to these prices. A 2x from here over the next several months would be okay to me, right? Nothing spectacular, but back on track, kind of, so to speak. And then maybe going into the fall, maybe we have a final capitulation out of all of crypto, not just Link, going into the fall time, maybe November, December, something like that, before, continuing on to our next peak. This would kind of be when we would kick off to our final second peak and going into the bull run. Now, do I think Link is going to end at $100? No. I think it's going to go substantially higher than that over the next 2 years, whenever our end of our blow off top is and our super peak, and when Bitcoin's over 100K and 200K, whatever Bitcoin ends at. I think Link will end up between 100 to 200, maybe slightly higher. Maybe we get to 250 out of Link. I don't really see it going that much higher for the next year or two. Maybe we can. Maybe if some news pairs up, and I mean, Link is obviously, we're a fan of Chainlink, right? We have the cube. My damn gecko is named Link, so I'm Link bull to the end. Link is my favorite coin. I have most of that. I have more Link than any other coin, including Bitcoin, Ethereum. But reality check here, okay? We're not. I would love Link to go to 50,000, right, or 1,000 by end of year, right? The whole meme. Reality, I think we can get to 100 to 200 in the next 12 to 18 months, okay? This is how we get there. Summer up, maybe final capitulation. Link, look at Link in history. Where have you seen Link just go up and up? Besides macro trend, it basically goes up, right? But it likes to do these, like, basically maximum carnage before, sunshine and daisies, right? Maximum carnage down before sunshine and daisies up. Maximum carnage down before sunshine and daisies up. You guessed it. Good job. But look at these drops. This is no joke, right? Down top to bottom, 62% in a month. Top to bottom, what we just had. Now we're in 40. We're almost 6 weeks in, right? 70. We're still over 65% down from our all-time high. I think we've seen the worst that's coming out of Link. Just look at history. It goes way down for quite a bit. There's 77 days, bottomed at 70% again. But after the maximum carnage comes the sunshine and daisies. You got it. Good job again. And as we go up here, I've drawn these two lines as because I see them support and resistance. I've kind of fit these to support my thesis, so to speak. So as we go up, maybe we come back down and do our final retest of our, last summer's bubble around $18 to $20, something like that. And then we have our liftoff back up to our previous all-time high, roughly 52, 53, something like that. Once we break that, it should be pretty nice move to the upside after that. Maybe we go to mid 70s, something like that, and then come back and kind of retest that 50-ish level for maybe a little bit, maybe only a day, maybe a week, maybe a month or two. And then we have our, back off to the races, 100, 200, whatever it may be. But once we have to clear our 53 level, then we'll have I think we will have a nice move. As you can see, after we clear previous all-time highs on pretty much any coin, you can look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, your favorite coins. After they clear their all-time highs, that's when you get the explosive move. And that's a pretty big jump. How far did that jump from after we cleared our previous all-time high, the first move before our pullback? Let's look. That's almost a 2x after you break your previous all-time high. What would almost a 2x be after you break your previous all-time high? About $100. So maybe do something similar to that. That would be pretty okay, right? Maybe in the next 12 months we're over $100 and we just never look back, right? Now we're obviously going to have some downward movements, but I think maybe the next bear market we come back and this kind of level, this $45, $50 level will be our kind of our floor going into the big bear market in 2 or 3 years from now, whenever that may be. But I do think Link will have a nice run up, triple digits for sure. In the next, whenever our peak kicks off at, I would anticipate, whatever Bitcoin does. Obviously, this is greatly dependent on Bitcoin. We don't know what Bitcoin's going to do, but judging by the past, that's all you have to go on. Nothing's for sure in crypto, but uncertainty. That's the only thing certain. So that's, you can see on a log scale, we've just macro trend up against the US dollar week over week. But another key thing to watch, our 21-week EMA, this yellow line, has never crossed the 50-week since basically been inception, since it's crossed up. We crossed up March of 2019, and we've never really looked back since. We had kind of a close call back in here where we had, let's see how far apart this was. Roughly 23, 24% of separation from our 50-week to our 20-week. Let's see where we are now. Probably a little bit less than that. Let's make sure we're accurate. Right on it. 23, 24% of separation from right now. So what would keep these lines from converging anymore? A move up. You guessed it. A move up would kind of stop this right as it stopped back in here. Now, do I foresee a massive jump up like this? Probably not. 78% in the next 2 or 3 weeks? Probably not, but we will see. Even a slow grind up, like I said. If we get back to, mid 30s, 40 this summertime, that would be nice. 2.5x or so from here, 2x, 2.5x. And then, maybe our final capitulation in crypto. Crypto usually likes to do that, right? Lets you kind of think we're going up for permanently. Everyone comes out of the woods again. The storm is cleared, and then lightning bolt right in your face. Reset, and then we're good to go. So we like to make everything seem like it's okay. Smack you in the face with a lightning bolt real quick, and then we can have the sunshine and daisies that we've talked about. Okay? A little bit shorter video. Last week we made some tremendously long videos. We're going to keep this one 10, 15 minutes, okay? We only looked at Link on the weekly. Do you want to look at the daily? I feel like maybe some of you do. A little bit shorter of a time frame. Let's look at it. Put it on auto. This is on log scale. I could take it off, but log scales tends to be easier to look at, right? You can zoom out and get more charts in here. But basically, I don't think we're going much lower than this. We could consolidate in here for more weeks, okay? We don't know when it's going to go up, but I do think it's pretty much done with going down. Now we can go, like I said, we can go 15, 14, whatever wicks. Weekly candles, I don't see us closing under 15. Time will tell, right? But If you're waiting to buy lower, you might be waiting a long ass time. You might never get that buy order filled if it's under 15. We'll see. We will see. That's what I have. There's nothing really to go off of other than that. We're sideways until we're not. Get above your moving averages. Currently, our 21-day EMA, we can see where that's at. Those are your levels to watch right now. 21, 25, 26, 28. That's the shorter time frames that I would look at. I really don't look at anything less than a day. Day is pretty short even to me. Look at your stochastic RSI for your momentum on the weekly time frame. Stoch RSI, once that clears 20 on the red and the blue, both of them going up, more sustained moves likely. So that's Link USD today. We'll keep it at that. If you have any other suggested videos, let me know what you guys want to see. If I get a bunch of requests for that particular coin or that particular chart, I'll do that. But they got to have some length. I can't just chart something that was, founded in 2 months ago or even 6 months ago is tough. Something with established history. If you want to see Litecoin, if you want to see One, if you want to see Ethereum, let me know. If you want to see Link versus Bitcoin more in depth, I can do that as well. But let's do car of the day. We've been forgetting. We didn't forget today. A little bit of a newer one. Mercedes CLS 500. Really love these cars when they first came out. This is the first original one. They have like 5 different ones now that have been updated and facelifted, all that stuff. But I think they made these first in 2006. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure on that. 2006 CLS 500. They went up from there. Now they're like, you can get the AMG versions. CLS 63. That's my favorite. With the modified engines. Pretty sick. Really fast cars for a sedan. One of the fastest sedans, 4-seaters around, CLS 63. Rockets. That's it. If you're still here, it's just because you like my sign probably. You're just mesmerized by the sign. All those cars. Which cars do you want to see over there? Anybody got any cars they want to see over there? Like, what's that orange one? That's the upside down and backwards. That's the 4GT, the new one. Those are all Lamborghini Centenarios on top. I love those. Probably my favorite Lamborghini of all time. The Centenario. All right, we'll leave it at that before we ramble too much. Appreciate you guys tuning in. 57 gold stars to you. Happy Monday. I'll catch you on the next one.